This machine is the art of any woodworking shop, but it's also the most dangerous item you'll probably ever own. Most people think that kickback is just something that happens to somebody else. That's until a piece of timber hits you at 100 miles an hour in the chest. Today we're covering 5 common mistakes when using table saws, which are not only ruining your projects, but also putting your fingers at risk. Don't miss number 3.
Mistake number 1 is the ghost riving knife.
Without this little piece of metal behind the blade, timber and sheet materials can trap between the blade and the guide, turning this into a catapult. So always keep this on. If you're doing low cuts or grooves in timber, you can get lower riving knives so that your blade can actually create a groove without this being in the way. But please don't use a table saw without a riving knife. And if you buy a second-hand saw and it comes without a riving knife, always get yourself one fitted.
Mistake number 2 is the death trap, cross-cutting on a table saw.
Stop. Never use your miter guide and your fence at the same time to cross-cut timber on a table saw. By doing this, what's going to happen is when you've cut that piece of timber off, it's going to get trapped between your blade and the fence, and then it's going to start and turn, jam, and then come back at you at 100 miles an hour. Now the best thing, if you do want to cross-cut a piece of timber on a table saw, is make yourself a simple sled. I am going to do another video where I show you how to make a sled. So basically what it is a 3-sided box where you lay your timber through it. Then it's got some strips on the back that fit in the grooves in your table saw bed, and then it slides, and then you can get hold of your timber, and it's a lot safer than trying to cross-cut freehand using a miter guide and a fence. But as I say, ideally buy yourself a cross-cut chop saw or a radial arm saw.
Mistake number 3 is blade-eyed paranormal. Paranoia.
Take 2.
Now it's time for that number 3. It's blade-eyed paranoia.
Now there's an old school rule that you should have just one tooth showing above the surface of your timber. That's actually a good way to create heat in the blade, which causes blade buckle and can cause kickback on your table saw. A much better way is to wind your blade up until you can see gullets above your timber. That way you can get rid of sawdust away from your timber, which will create less heat and less likely to buckle your blade.
Mistake number 4 is reaching into the red zone.
Now when using a table saw, your hands should never enter the red zone. If your hands within say 6 inches of a spinning carbide blade, you are gambling with a very expensive manicure.
Mistake number 5 is using a dull blade.
Always make sure your saw blade is sharp, because what happens is when you're using a dull blade, you'll tend to push harder into the blade, which increases the chances of you slipping and cutting yourself. But before you fork out for a new blade, always have a look at your blade. It might be that it needs a good clean, and you can clean that blade with some detergent or spirit and save yourself forking out for a new blade. Now when you're using one of these table saws, if you're going to cut something and it feels a bit sketchy or a bit risky, turn the saw off, go and make yourself a cup of tea and find a better way. Don't ever put yourself in extreme danger by doing something that you know is going to be very risky.
Okay, so that's it. I think it's time for a summary.
Okay, so there's 5 common mistakes that people who are using table saws make every day. Just remember, respect the machine like respect your power tools, and it'll give you a long and lovely career. Disrespect this bit of kit and you'll have a very short woodworking career. And as you go on, you'll build confidence up and you'll really enjoy using a table saw. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. As per usual, if you have, make sure you subscribe, like and share. Turn on your notifications and you'll see every time I post a video. And I'll see you lot on the next one.